And we are live. Happy Wednesday night, everybody. Thank y'all for coming in. The Patriot James Show. We got a special guest. We got actually 3 special guests on the show with us tonight. But before we do introduce them, I want to say God bless you and your families. God bless America. We hold these truths to be self-evident that all men are created equal and endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights. And among these are life, liberty, and a pursuit of happiness. And our happiness tonight is talking a little bit of catfishing, ladies. Thank y'all for coming in, Miss Gamma, Gabby, and Tina. How y'all doing tonight, ladies?
Good.
Well, thank y'all for coming in. Mr. Brian, the bone collector, was pretty excited to share some pictures and video of y'all ladies catching fish. And it was exciting, infectious. I couldn't get enough of watching it. And want to watch more of it. Watch y'all ladies grow up in the catfishing world. Because sooner or later, one of y'all ladies liable to be sitting in my spot and running this show. So
Me.
take over. Eventually, somebody will be
hair
taking
makeup.
over. There you go. All right, we're gonna start out with Gamma over here. Gamma, I know you know a little bit about some of the rigs and stuff that you like to catch. Let's go ahead and start the people out. Introduce yourself to the people, and we'll go from there.
My name's Emma Pitts. I'm 10 and going on to 5th grade.
I'm Mallory Shane Jones. I'm 7 years old, and I'm going to 6th grade.
There you go.
I'm Gabriella Jones, and I'm 9 years old. I'm going to 4th grade.
There you go. And y'all all love fishing.
Yes, sir.
I especially love fishing.
Now, who do you love fishing with?
My papa.
My family.
Papa.
My whole family.
Anybody that'll take you?
Papa.
There you go.
Yeah.
I think Papa tolerates more than everybody else does.
Yeah, you got a little more patience.
Just a little.
All right. Ladies, we're going to shout out a few people that's in chat. If y'all want to help me, we got Country Boy Fishing. We got Fishing with the Squirrel, Mike Irvin. Country Boy Fishing. There's Miss Lori Mayo's in the house with us. The Chad. Who else we got in here? I see Richard Cluck. So go. John Patrick. Miss D's in the house. That's another lady fisher. And, of course, you know Lori is. Joe Buck's in the house, catfishing crappie. Larry Neal, he's my friend that lives up here next to me, catfishing Pappy. Who else you see? Justin Fishing Fetish. Now, his daughter is Gabby, and she fishes too, and she just won the smallest fish of the kids' tournament with Roger and them. So, Miss Gabby, she come down here. Her and Justin come to North Carolina when I had my tournament. And she had a blast. She got on some of those perch, Brian, and had a blast.
I bet.
Yeah, so Miss Gabby always gets set up. Miss Donna, my wife, always sets her up with some leggings and stuff like that from her shop when she comes down. Mr. Joe Buck's in the house. Who else we got in here? Eddie Gross is in the house. See, guys, that's some new stuff. And you know what I said? If you see a new channel, a new face, share the bait, share the love. There's Pollywogs in the house tonight. Palmetto, catfish and crappie. All right, ladies. We're going to hit you up with a few basic questions. We're going to start out. Gamma, what's your PB, your biggest catfish you caught, and what kind was it?
22 pounds, 0.44. 22.44.
Blue cat?
Blue cat.
All righty. Miss Gabby?
Mine is an 18-pounder, and it was a catfish.
Blue cat.
Tink? Now, am I saying these names right, Tink?
Yes.
That's Tank. Yep. Gemma's the only one you got messed up.
I said Gemma, didn't I?
Messed up.
Gemma. Yeah.
I said Gemma, didn't I? I'm sorry. All right, little lady in the middle.
What was your person last?
6 pounds.
6 pounds. That's a good fish. You know, back in our day, Brian, we was happy to get a 6-pound fish.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes.
How many zip code 202s did you wear out with a 6-pound fish?
You daggum right. Ripped the gears out of them. Sure did. And had a blast. And a lot of them was memories being made. Y'all kids enjoy making those memories with Brian and anybody else that you go fishing with. Those memories will last a lifetime. You'll always remember it. Gemma, now let's go ahead and let you talk about some of the rigs that y'all use so you can share with our people in chat of how y'all like to fish. Now, Tink, you told me a little while ago y'all like dragging baits. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So you don't anchor up too much, so you dragging it around. That means you're covering a lot of water, don't it?
Yes, sir.
So if y'all fish, are y'all fishing lakes or rivers out there?
Mostly lakes.
Okay.
Yeah, she
My
said.
family doesn't really, rivers. We don't really like lakes.
Lakes
Let
are
me
different than rivers.
I'll clarify a little bit.
There you go.
When they wanted to go a lot, and fish the tournaments with us,
Right.
Gemma has been out several times on the river with us in tournaments and even just fishing. I've taken them all out just fishing, but for tournament purposes, safety reasons, we just stick to the lakes with them right now.
Right.
I don't have to watch them as close. If I turn my
Right.
bag, one of them falls in the water, they're going to be right there. They're
Right.
not going to be 50 yards down the river from me. So
Yeah, exactly
That's-
right. And I don't blame you for that.
And as they
And
get a little older,
Yeah.
Cam better watch herself because she's gonna have some competition.
There you go. Let's see.
All right, here's your
Every
rig.
team fish lake tournaments, but they do leisure fish in rivers too. There you go. That's Morgan Jones is talking about that. Do y'all know Morgan?
Y'all know Morgan?
Yeah, that's my mom. That's my mom.
That's right.
Yes. I figured it was the way the
Hold you up a little higher.
chat was talking.
All right.
All right,
Got a
Gemma,
hook.
tell us about what you got there.
We have a 8.8. We have terrible memory.
All right, I'm gonna help them out just a little bit.
You have them out.
Their rig of choice.
Yes.
We use two different rods when we're dragging baits. We use 8.8 hooker terminal mag counter hooks.
Right.
Every now and then we use a 10-aught depending on what lake we're fishing. And what do you call this, Jim?
Dragon shad.
All right. A lot of people call them demon dragons, Zara spooks. They're everything, but
Dragon shads.
we stick to the dragon shads from Southern
Right.
Indiana Catfish Kings. Can you tell them about your rod? What this is?
Silver cat, 8-foot silver cat medium.
Okay.
Medium 8-foot silver cat
This is
medium.
the medium. I thought it was a large. Looks like a large.
From the mouths of babes.
Oh, yes. Yes.
All right. Now,
Yes.
do you remember what this one is?
Watch the hooks.
Silver cat elite.
That's an elite
Right.
heavy. And James, what we tend to do or try to do, we'll put a couple of the heavies
Yes.
out to the side. We'll run our planer boards on most of those.
Yes.
And then we just went to using the plain old silver cat mediums.
Yes.
And can you tell them why we use the softer rod?
Because it'll give the bouncing effect. And it'll make it easier to bounce.
Did you hear that,
Yes.
James?
I sure did.
It gives it a jigging effect. All right, now
That sounds like you trying a few new tricks.
exactly.
All
right.
And plus,
Then
it's a little bit easier on younger hands with that softer tip. That hard tip, when them catfish take them hard lunges, if that tip's a little softer, it's less likely to jerk a rod out of their hands.
That's true. Okay, go ahead.
We have a 3 ounce,
Get where you see.
3 ounce structure snake
Okay, y'all like them structure snakes?
and 4 ounce structure snake.
There you go. So that's y'all's weight of choice. They're that's
Now,
a good product. That's a good product.
she's gonna tell you about this homemade ones we got now.
Okay.
We have a homemade one that makes it pop.
Show it to me. Can't see it. Y'all moving around too much.
I expected so. Hold it. There you go. I see it.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
And what we do,
I hear a
what we
rattle
do
on
is
it.
it's got a little a bell in it. These are actually made by Jamie Barsley,
Right.
from the AACH. And the reason we use some of these sometimes, James, is those are actually 2 ounce egg sinkers in the where's the camera?
Right.
2 ounce egg sinkers inside of that. And these don't drift or these don't drag real smooth.
Right.
They tend to give a little bit of a resistance.
So you get a jerking action.
Exactly. And when you're using them on that silver cat medium, it makes that rod float like that right there. We've had some lakes that we fished, and if you pull a smooth drag, you won't even get a bite. But if you go to popping that rod like that, it entices a bite real quick.
So people in chat, y'all pay attention to what he's telling you. That is adding extra action to your bait. Can be Anglers is in the house tonight. Catfish Weekly. Appreciate y'all coming in here tonight. Can be, it's been a while since you've been here. Appreciate you coming in, Kevin and Joe Buck. Laughing Cats. That he's got him a new channel growing. That's Tommy Littlejohn or Tony Littlejohn. One of the two. I'm sorry if I butchered your name. Now, ladies, tell us why we're in here to. Well, we had a runaway. We got a runaways. Oh, there you go.
We have to put one more.
All right, ladies. Why are y'all in here tonight? What did y'all do? Last year, you got second place, didn't you? In a tournament? Third. Okay. Thank you for correcting me. What tournament was this that y'all fished in?
North Mississippi. North Mississippi.
It was a North Mississippi Catfish Club. It was their Moon Lake tournament.
Okay.
They finished third place in it. And this year they fished it and
got fourth.
Got fourth by just 2 or 3 ounces. I mean, it was close. It was really, really close.
That is real close.
Hey, and look, all BS aside, I didn't do anything but throw the rods. They cut their own bait. I did put some of them on to keep them from getting stuck, but they reeled them in. They dipped them up. There's videos on Facebook that we actually have it, where they did it all.
Yeah.
I thought a couple times I was going to lose my dip net, RS net, give me a heart attack.
Oh, that's just Jimmy right there.
Yeah.
He's the one that's scared with it.
Yeah, you're going to have to put a whole pool noodle on the handle of that thing when you go out there just in case.
Close.
Yeah,
Look, that thing's so heavy you need a 20-foot line and a 1 gallon milk jug on it.
No, I
don't think a pool noodle will float it.
It'll float it, I promise you. I got a heavy net too, and I throwed it in the water just to see, and you could probably put a half a pool noodle on it and it'll float it. Now it'll float handle up.
Hey, as long as it floats.
There you go. So
as long as it floats.
Now the tournament was it the same tournament this year that y'all come in fourth place?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So y'all like fishing in tournaments. Now, was this a kids tournament or was this an adults tournament?
Adult.
Oh, y'all kicking tail then. See, ladies and gentlemen in chat, You think that just because you're getting started or you don't know how to do this or you don't know how to do that, you don't know till you throw. These young ladies went out there and kicked tail against adults. Last year got third place. This year got fourth place. Kudos to y'all, ladies. I'm listening. Go ahead, Tink.
Go ahead, Tank.
I raised my hand.
Oh, well, go ahead, Gabby.
Gabby.
Last year I got women's biggest fish.
Oh, there you go. How big was that fish?
That long. Not that long. But it was like let's say 8 pounds, right? 8 pounds.
I can't remember honestly. I'd have to go back and look. I can't remember if she got big fish at the tournament or just.
I got women's
Big fish of the boat.
I got
Definitely big fish in the boat. Yeah.
There you go.
I
Now,
got
y'all
women's
ladies
biggest
compete
fish, though.
against.
I know that.
Do y'all ladies compete against each other on the boat?
Sometimes. When we're just
Sometimes.
fishing, me and Gabby will have contests.
Yeah,
There you
like
go.
one time I said, clean my room.
Oh,
Yeah, you know, we started a catfish call out page. I guess it's been probably 2 years now, and it seems like every time we go out together, they're betting something. I don't want to let them bet money, but they bet they have to clean each other's rooms or you know something.
Oh, we got kids to them.
that keeps it
Or like
fun,
they
though,
have to
don't
buy
it?
food for everybody. Oh, remember that small fish?
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
see,
who
that
got the
keeps
smallest
it
fish? That
fun.
was Hank, wasn't
Yeah.
No, it was Gabby the
It was
last
Gabby?
one.
it? Tell them about that.
Tell us about it.
No, actually, the smallest fish.
They said whoever had the smallest fish is to buy them like sandwiches. I had the smallest fish. I still owed them all sandwiches. I owe them sandwiches. Still do. I can make sandwiches.
Which one of y'all caught the smallest fish in the rodeo? That you?
That was one of them.
Oh, I think it was
One of-
Tate.
We had a fishing rodeo here in town, little pond. They got the expo
It was
doing.
me.
Jim,
Because I
that's
got the
what I
1
thought.
pound fish. Dale said
And-
there was no such thing as a 1 pound catfish.
Oh,
One
yeah.
ounce. It
You,
was
Jimmy,
1
you
ounce.
still owed us.
I mean,
1
it was-
ounce.
Yeah, I don't. The
Well
hook
done.
was bigger than it. I mean, I don't see how it did it.
That was
You couldn't.
in fact,
You couldn't hold it. You couldn't hold it with his lips. You know what I mean?
So
It was so
small.
tiny.
Gemma, Gabby won that kids tournament I was telling you about. Muskrat was putting on with a 0.1 catfish, so that was been the same size as what Gemma's caught. That's amazing.
It would have been the size of Tank's hand.
Yeah,
Nope,
little bitty
small as
rascal.
thumb.
It was about the size of her whole hand. It was.
Them little catfish right there scare you. Them little catfish right there will sting you. They hurt. They will get you good. So if you catch them little ones, ladies, please let Brian or somebody else take them little bitty ones off. Just because they little don't mean
Don't mean they
will
don't
not
hurt.
get you. They hurt bad.
They are worse than the big. The big ones don't fin. The really big ones, their fins are dull.
No.
Those little ones, boy, woo, razor sharp.
Oh, them little ones are like little needles, buddy. They'll stick it slam through your hand. You don't believe me? Look at Dieter Melhorn. He learned a lesson, didn't he?
Adam Long did the same thing. He got one in the palm of his hand, and before he knew it, he snatched back. Boy, just it was bad.
Oh,
It
yeah.
needed stitches, but I think he went on and finished the tournament
Oh,
like
yeah.
a big boy.
Now, when y'all won third place,
Big
y'all
girl.
actually won the money, didn't you?
I think
Yes.
Sir? Yes, sir.
There you go. That makes it a little addictive. That makes you want to go fish the next one, too, don't it?
yes.
They haven't had one. COVID, I think.
No, he's talking about at the lake tournament.
A lake?
At Moon Lake, yeah.
Now, Brian, you're going to have to keep up with old Muskrat, Roger, and he's going to be having another kids tournament. A lot of donations come in to help them. I didn't get to get in on it the first time. I'm going to talk with Roger. So hopefully next time I can send out some bobbers for the kids and stuff. But look it up, and it's an online tournament. So
Okay.
you can take them out, and you have to fish live. You know, you got to be live on screen. But it's a fun tournament. These kids are having a blast doing it. I'll send you Roger's number. You might know him, Roger Dement.
I don't know him personally, but I know the name.
All right, I'll send you his information, and he'll let you know when the next tournament. And somebody else is getting ready to have one also. So these are fun tournaments. It's not for money. People make donations, rods, reels, whatever, and that's what they fish for. So they're looking, you know, Roger opened it up. It all had to be 16 and under, but I think he's wanting to next time is kind of break it up in categories.
They make it more fair.
You know, because a 40-pound fish, I believe Tink would get drug out into the water with a 40-pound fish.
I'll hold her by her feet.
I'll get her by her butt.
We'll strap it to
I'll
her.
just buy your glasses. Yeah.
So,
We-
you know,
I'll probably jump in just to get
I'll
a
get-
bowl.
would y'all ladies
I'll
like
jump
to
in
fish
to get
in
a
some of
ticket.
those kids' tournaments and stuff they're going to be having?
You don't hear? Listen, ask them again, Mr. James.
Would y'all ladies like to fish in some of those kids' tournaments that they're starting to have online tournaments?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now, it'll be live. There'll be people watching, and they'll be watching y'all fish and stuff. So that's part of it. It's an online tournament. It's different than the tournaments that y'all been fishing in. So,
We're always up for a
That's
challenge.
weird.
so nah, we would strap her to the chair. That's what Cam is saying. They'd strap Tink to the chair.
That's right. We wrapped a bungee cord around her. What we did to her mama when they was racing.
Strap her to the chair.
When she first started racing go-karts, she would slide. We started her on a yard car, a little two-seater yard car.
Yeah.
When she'd go around to make that left-hand turn, she'd slide to the other side of the seat. She'd have to work her way back. But, yeah, we took a bungee cord and held her to the left side of the cart.
There you go. Hey, I messed up years ago when I was 16. I threw the clutch out of my little old Volkswagen I drove, and I borrowed my mother's car to go cruise Franklin Boulevard. You know, you drive back and forth on a 4-lane road. And I took that thing, washed it, and that's when Armor All first come out. And them old vinyl seats, I armored them all up good and shiny. And seen some buddy of mine going opposite direction, and I made a U-turn. Well, guess what? I was sitting in the passenger side with the steering wheel in my left hand going donuts in the middle of the road because I couldn't get straightened back up. I think I take to the car wash and wash the seats off because it spun me around like a donut.
Oh,
All right, fishing. Now, do y'all go out and catch you some brim and stuff too?
Yes, sir. We have a little lake we go to. Well, actually, yeah, little lake.
That's fun. I like catching brim. I like eating brim. Y'all catch
like
any of
fresh
those
bacon.
big brim? Eating size brim?
I don't really eat fish.
Do you
Yeah,
not?
I eat fish.
yeah, I don't know what's wrong with it. She likes to catch them, but she don't like to eat.
I'll eat them. They good. I don't like it.
I think yes, you do. I'm the
But
weird
they-
one in the family.
You know, Mr. Lyle
Yeah,
from
we're the
Catfish Weekly, he loves catching big old brim, and we do too. I was just wondering if y'all have any of those big brim out there. Do you use them for bait too?
The smaller ones we'll use for bait, and the bigger ones, yeah, we'll cook a few here, here and there. But we had, the Mississippi River, last 3 or 4 years has just been crazy. The flood's been way up,
Right.
water everywhere. It really helped our fisheries around here because the fish had a place to spawn, and actually we have bass and brim in our lake now that we hadn't had in 15, 20 years.
Oh, I hear you. Well, that's
And
good.
I mean, the brim you're talking about like that, it's huge.
Mimi loves to catch those peeing brims. Is that true?
Yeah, well,
I figured they'd start laughing, but You know, you pick your brim up and they'll pee all over you.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, Gabby. You hold it together. Uh-oh, I hear snorting. I hear snorting.
I'm trying my best not to.
Okay, let's holler out a few people in chat. Ladies, y'all want to call out a few names?
I can see.
There's Catman
Aberrant
Dude
Fisherman.
and Surf
Fisherman.
Hands. Chunky Cats is in the house. Who else we got? Morgan Jones. Avid Fisherman's in the house with us tonight.
My dad's also watching. He's just not in the comments.
There you go. Maurice Kaysen. Maurice watches all of our stuff, probably watches y'all's stuff too. So, well, he's a good friend to all of us that has YouTube channels. He watches all of our
Anglers.
stuff. Jay Clemens, Dale Haysop. Now, we got a lot of people in here that have bought some of my floats and stuff. I've got some to send out tomorrow morning. And Brian, send me another another thing to y'all's address. I want to send these ladies some of my pink floats. Now, whether they'll use them or not, or get a chance to use them, if nothing else, they can hang them upside down in the room, and they got a light in the room.
Oh no, we'll long line them out the back of the boat.
My mama's best friend's
fact-
actually watching too.
In fact, I'll go
That's
ahead,
gonna be
if you
fun.
want to do that, when you using your planer boards, I'll go ahead and set them up like Junior Proctor does with the planer board clips on them. That's how he uses them. He long lines them out the back. In fact, that last big fish that he posted up on Facebook, that big flathead,
Yeah, I heard
only
you
fish
got it
I
on
caught all night. That's what it come on the bobber.
What's up?
So we'll set y'all ladies up some. Now, let me ask that question now. I've got green, orange, blue, and pink. I assume pink would be your color, but I better ask because some girls don't like pink.
So, what's color?
I'm choosing blue or green. Blue or green.
Okay.
Blue.
Blue.
Green.
Now, do y'all
We'd
fish
have to
much
have
at
an
night?
all.
Y'all fish much at night?
I went once night fishing. Me too. It was my first time, but it was the worst time.
He's my papa said he's gonna be starting to take me out a bit more with all of the family and stuff.
Because
Okay.
her nose started bleeding.
I was just asking because these bobbers come with lights in them, and I just wanted to make sure the pink ones and the green ones are the brightest. So that's why I was asking, do you fish at night? But if you mainly fish during the day, it really don't matter. But the pink and the green are easiest seen when they're out in the water.
Green.
So
I'm green.
I'll send y'all a variety of floats. We'll set y'all ladies up. Sharina, keeping it real's in the house with us tonight. That's another lady fisher out there for us.
Mom just
She
went in
does
the.
good.
My mom just
Yeah, of
went.
course Cam is gonna go.
Say
I
pink.
love pink.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Pink.
yeah.
Like
Yeah.
almost every day she wears pink.
Well, her Zaya is pink.
Yeah.
Now I don't
The only thing
picture.
that's not pink of hers is her robe.
Now, I don't. Now, I don't see Cam being frou-frou. Is she frou-frou? No.
Is your mama frou-frou? Is your mama, is she frou-frou?
She do her hair up and frilly
Not that
tail.
much.
No.
Not like this. No.
She's sending out black hearts. That might be going to me. Oh, but ladies fishing is fun. It's something that I'm glad that y'all enjoy doing. It gets you outside. And I know that Cam and Brian and your mother and your dad and all enjoy taking you out there. What are some of the other outdoor activities that y'all like doing?
Playing soccer.
Soccer, swimming, eating.
Playing on our
Eating.
fishing.
Smallest one in the group said eating. Can you imagine?
No, I said
There you
eating.
go.
I said
I
eating.
don't think so.
I love
Hey.
eating. I love eating too.
Yeah, none of these know how to turn down a meal. I mean, they can put it away.
Well, they got to burn it off. They look at them, high energy. They got to run. They run it off. They. Woo,
I had to start
like
soccer
a kid did.
practice.
There
I'm
you
I'm
go.
probably gonna get to run over little people.
And we got yelled at by our mom.
Uh-oh.
Got yelled at by your mom.
Why?
Serene.
Tank loves to flip. Yeah, Tank, you forgot flipping.
Oh yes, flipping. I love flipping. That girl, I got almost every day. You can see her doing, let's say, at least 200 flips in a day.
There you go.
But I have a flipping mat and a balance beam. Yes, she does. Do you think I am not a gymnast? She is a gymnast.
Yeah. Well, good. Hey, we need gymnasts. Who's going to be
hair
competing?
makeup people in the world. I got
She
you.
might-
I got you. I'm going to get my
She
hair
might be at the next
What's
World
your
Olympics.
when I
You
get my
never know.
phone.
She might be the next one to represent America in the World Olympics as a gymnast. You
Who
never
knows?
know.
I might have world record for biggest fish.
I'm gonna have the world record for so much makeup. I thought we already broke it. I think we already broke it.
Now, y'all two, Gabby and Tink, y'all compete in some beauty contests, don't you?
Beauty pageants.
Beauty pageants. How do y'all like doing that?
They're fun.
They're
Yeah.
fun.
Guess what? Here's the thing. You have beauty, which is nice and slow. Then you have sassy, which is swimwear. And then you have another sassy, and then you have another rocker wear, swimwear, and casual. Those are all sassy, except beauty. Yes.
Now, see, we asked her something that now she's ready to talk.
Yeah, you're down on her level now.
There you go. There you go. Let's
I remember
see.
when my sister was mad because I got a higher crown than her. Like my crown's like me, nope, that big.
Well, that'd make your head tip over, wouldn't it? That
No,
big
they're
old
holding it
tall
like
crown.
right here. They bend down and hold it. They have to bend down because they're 12 people, and they're like they bend it down, putting on the crowns and everything.
There you go. Team Wampus Cat's in here. He's raised his kids on the water. His daughter and 2 sons. Actually, now he's got 4 sons and a daughter, and they all love fishing and going out. They really do. And you'll see more videos of them coming up. But watch some of the videos on YouTube, ladies. There's a lot of kids out there that really enjoy fishing, and you can learn a lot from them. They can learn a lot from you. I'm sure that Cam and Brian's going to be showing more of y'all out there, and we love watching it. We watched Gabby Goose. That's her nickname, Gabby Goose, Justin's daughter. We've watched her grow up. Dieter Merrillhorn's son, he's grown up, and we love watching these kids grow up out there fishing and enjoying the outdoors. Sooner or later, I figured y'all probably have a YouTube channel. Do y'all watch videos on YouTube?
Yes,
sir.
I asked my mom and dad to do a YouTube channel for me when we get our new house.
There you go.
I'm not really allowed to show my face on
Right.
social media.
Right. And I can understand that. Well, there's some mean people in this world, and that's why we have to be very careful. And I knew that you're very safe right here. I promise you that. But there's some weirdos out there in this world, and that's why we have to protect our kids from those weirdos. Yes, ma'am, Miss Gabby.
I have a dog that would go crazy for
Yes.
anything, so I'm good. I'm safe. Wait, we're safe. We got a dog that go crazy over a honk. It'll go honk.
I have 2 of them.
They try to get you like my dog go crazy.
Y'all losing
Yes.
yourself.
And there's
Getting
another
off
one,
track.
Kentucky Catman's daughter. We watched her grow up. Thank you, K&B. I knew there was a name somewhere, K-Bug. We watched her grow up catching big old catfish and stuff. Now she's done, I guess she's of age that catfishing ain't cool right now.
They're robbing.
But you will hit that age, ladies, where fishing with grandpa ain't real cool. But then when you get older, you're going to say, you know, I got to get back out with Papa. I got to get back out with them that love me and go fishing.
I
So,
always go fishing with our family.
Me too. Me too.
well, good.
We'll
I'm
never
very
get
proud
sick
y'all,
of it.
ladies.
Never ever. Never ever ever. It can't be much. It can't be that much.
So, yeah, Brian, you're going to have to pull it up when we get off here and let them and watch some of the kids' tournaments that he had, that Roger had, and see if they enjoy doing something like that. And I'll put you in contact with him. I know they would enjoy doing that. And, you know, we watch out for people that come in chat or start saying anything weird, whatever, we get rid of them. So it's good, safe, and these kids can go out and enjoy having a time of their life fishing against other kids across the country. So this ain't just in your home waters. This is kids across the country fishing against each other.
That's pretty neat. That's pretty neat.
It really is.
We would definitely have to get involved with some of that.
Yeah.
But we need some innocent people in fishing.
Morgan is more than welcome. I enjoy talking with Brian and Cam and these girls. This is the time. This, to me, this is probably one of the best shows I've ever had. And thank y'all, ladies.
Excuse me, did you forget my mom?
Mom, I see her in chat. I'm answering her questions in chat. Oh, I hear a snort. Thank you, Pete.
Can you imagine how much fun it is on the boat with all three?
Oh yeah. I do war slam out.
I want to throw people off the boat sometimes.
Me too. Mostly that one. That one mostly. That one you want to.
I heard your mother saying that y'all compete nationally with pageants.
Yes.
So that means fishing would be the same thing. If you fishing against other kids across the country, that's fishing nationally, right?
Yes.
There you
So
go.
fishing nationally, competing nationally. Oh,
there you go.
Okay.
Stephanie Clark said that's snorting.
Scaring me.
Okay.
Yes, Joe Buck, it is. Anytime we can include our young ones into a sport that we love. Oh yeah, it's a KMB said his wife snorts when she gets ticked off too. When she gets tickled too.
You want to know how many times I snort when he tickles me?
He don't tickle you, does he?
Oh, he does.
Oh, that's all. There's never a dull moment in this family.
Almost every day they're like tickling you, and you're just laughing. You can't stop.
All right. How many fish did y'all catch during that tournament? Y'all just come in fourth place. Total. How many fish total?
5.
5, I think. 5 or 4. 5 or 4.
It was 5.
5.
And a 3 fish weigh-in, 2.
Okay. Cool. So you
they also went to the 3 fish rule.
Right.
Which, a lot of times on the lakes here, well, I mean, every now and then you'll catch a good fish, but for the most part, they're smaller fish. But going to that 3 fish rule, it makes them so much better on the fish. So that when you release them,
I would love to see all tournaments go to the 3 fish rule. And I would love to see less summer tournaments. We're doing a lot of me and Wampus Cat, we looking into a lot of different stuff about that, and the death ratio of the fish goes up dramatically when that water breaks the 70-degree mark. Dramatically. So, I wish more people would pay attention to studies like that. So those big cats are still around for their grandbabies to catch.
Apparently, Cat Mando asked, "What's our favorite snacks while fishing?"
Thank you, Morgan. I missed the question. Sorry. Snacks, girls.
What is your
I don't really care what kind of snacks.
You just
I
want
like
food.
chips. I'll take those chips, thank you.
I'll take Danishes.
These are some Viennese and potted meat eating children.
Ah,
I
no.
I would take
Silly.
chips and Viennies. I take chips and Viennies.
But they won't drink the juice.
no.
I don't understand
I
that.
will. I just don't.
Y'all like
Boy.
potted dog, huh?
I don't drink the juice. I drink the juice because I dump it out so it doesn't go everywhere.
Your
Yeah,
mama
well-
said Slim Jims too.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. I'm the girl you want. I can eat a Slim Jim in like 2 seconds.
There
No,
you
no,
go.
0
I'm with
seconds.
the latest comment.
Potted dog. I mean potted meat. Y'all don't eat potted dog, do you?
Huh? We don't eat fish eyes either. I've actually seen a person eat a fish eye.
All right, Wampus Cat's getting ready to stir the pot here. Which
Uh-oh.
one is the best fisherwoman? Uh-oh. That would be Gemma.
Who's the second?
Did y'all have to help Gemma with her big fish?
I had no help.
No help. Who netted it? Oh, okay.
I think that's all.
Yeah, that was it. She actually caught that in the river.
Okay.
So yeah, I was there. Actually, no, Trey netted that fish.
Oh
Her brother netted that for her.
yeah, 18-year-old brother.
That fish was fun in that current, though.
No, wow.
Yeah, that was fun. I got that on video somewhere. I'd have to try to find that one and tag it, send it to you.
Yeah, you'll have to do that.
And it was kind of cool because can't remember who went first, but Trey caught one that was like 43, 44 pounds, and then Gemma caught one. Immediately after. We wasn't even out of the net yet. They doubled up, and both of them had their PBs.
There you
I
go.
thought that was real cool.
Now I'm on the way
that's
to.
pretty cool.
Now I'm on the way to beat him.
There's
I
another
wouldn't be on
lady
the way to
fisher
beat
in
you.
here. Vanessa Kitty's in the house tonight. She's a lady fisher, if I'm not mistaken. She comes in once in a while. Now, when y'all out there fishing, how do y'all figure out who's going to get what rod and who goes first?
Sometimes we do like how we did like who goes last fish. I go like first. Last time we went fishing. Usually like she goes first, but then when she catches her fish, it does me and then Gemma. But then
sometimes we'll change it up and I'll go
and
Daddy, Tank, then me.
And then sometimes
We found that it's a lot easier if you just start with the youngest one and go to the oldest one. And then sometimes they'll choose to go in opposite. But most of the time, we'll let Tink go first, get that one out of the way. It's so much when Tink catches a fish, I can't even describe it. You have to see the video to see the excitement.
she goes, I caught fish.
Ecstatic. And everybody should have that when they catch fish. They should be that excited. Should be lucky to even be a tenth of that much excitement.
But now, that video you shared with me, she was the one catching the fish because everybody on the boat was excited about trying to get it in.
I'm with Mimi. I'm with Miss Lori, my Mimi.
Yeah.
What did she say? I'm gonna read. I want to read.
When you free in the boat, it's best to stick with finger foods.
What? I don't get it.
That one, but anyway.
Agreed.
Yeah, we're gonna try to get out and do more lake tournaments.
Right.
I used to try to hit them all, but it's done gotten out of. I've had back surgery this year, and I've just kind of, just been taking it easy.
She meant got 10.
Yeah, I got you. But yeah, we're gonna get back on track with some of that, and get them back in the groove of things, so to speak. I really want them to be really an avid, fisherman, fisherwoman, whatever you want to call it.
And Gemma, you getting older, and I heard you saying something about driving the boat earlier.
He actually let me drive the boat when we almost lost one of the planter boards.
And I grabbed it.
Yeah, she
There
got
you
to
go.
grab it.
So that's something else that as y'all ladies get older, you start learning different aspects of fishing, not just catching the fish. Start learning how to throw the rods and start learning how to run the boat. Because if you're out with Brian, and what if he hit his head and knocked him out? Gemma, do you think you could drive the boat back?
Yes, sir.
That's
I
one
go
way to
zoom,
learn.
zoom. I go zoom, zoom in water.
And I hold body.
I hold body. It won't be our first time. It won't be.
I hold that body up there.
We're getting there. We're
Yeah.
getting
Yeah, you
there.
get there.
And, hey, they won't be long.
Right.
You know, all of our kids started driving young. I was driving from, nobody knows where Arkansas is and Mississippi is anyway, but I was driving probably 50 miles one way when I was 8 years old.
Yeah.
You don't hear that. It don't happen no more, but we did back then.
That's different waters. They're a lot less people on the waters back then, which is a good thing, but it's a bad thing also. So, you know, no cell phones back then, so you didn't have nobody to call to help. But that's stuff, ladies, that you, as you get older, you can start paying attention to. And you'll pick it up whether you realize it or not, just because you see it happening all the time. And when the time comes, then you're going to say, I know how to do that. You'll start out with spinning rods, maybe some spin cast, and then you'll get to the bait casters.
There's somebody with a ring.
Oh,
Sorry about that noise, but somebody out here with a bass. You couldn't hear it? It was rattling the walls.
Oh, I hear you. We couldn't hear it on here.
Good.
It was going bum, 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 bum.
Well, I'm going to tell you what, ladies. I'm going to load up the people in chat, the 30 people. I can't believe my numbers are so low. Breaks my heart. But we're going to load up some names in chat, and I'm going to let y'all ladies pick a number. Let me turn the volume down before I get an echo. And let's pick out a name out of chat to win a set of floats. Do you want to do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
me.
A set of small pink floats going out tonight. And let's spin. Y'all give me a number 1 through 5.
Thank you, pick.
1 through 5. 3.
3? Okay.
3.
1, 2, and 3. Catmandu Outdoors. Catmandu Outdoors. Congratulations. Appreciate you coming into the show and supporting our show tonight. Contact me through Messenger or text and send me your name and your address, and we'll get you a set of pink floats out to you, my friend. You got 24 hours. I've given them away before, and nobody contacted me. So I'm not going to hunt you down. If you don't contact me, you go on to the next people. But thank you for coming into the show. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting these young ladies. Keep watching. I know that they're going to entertain us on the future videos and pictures. Thank you, Brian, for showing us this and allowing us to enjoy them also.
We'll do as our service. Our cell phone service here sucks really bad, but
Right.
it's horrible. But
Right.
as we can, we'll do some more live and you know, actually get it out there where people can actually see it in action.
Right.
I actually had people didn't believe that they caught their own fish last year. They caught them, netted them, baited their own hooks, the whole 9 yards. I got a question for Gabby. May be able to answer this one.
Okay.
What is your favorite bait when you're dragging?
Skip jack.
Okay. That's okay. That's good. Jim, what's yours?
Skipjack and fresh shad.
Shad. That's right.
I said skipjack because I think that's what mine was.
You did.
That's probably y'all's main bait fish in y'all's water, ain't it?
Yes, sir.
In the lakes, shad.
Right. Okay.
And then if you go to some of the core lakes where they have the dams and things like that, you can kind of get away with some skipjack there.
Right.
Pretty easy.
Okay. Cool. I thought somebody else had a catch. Somebody else had a question. Let me look back through here. You got another question you want to ask them right quick, Brian? I know there's a question in here.
Do y'all like catching skipjack?
Yeah. Jim will probably be the one to answer this. I just haven't worked with these two on it. They can go to the lake and do a lot of things, but they don't know why they do those things.
Right.
A lot of time, if we're in tournament situations and whatever, we just do it. We don't talk about why we do it. We just do it. And they know what to do, but they don't know why we do it. We went out this past weekend, and I wanted to talk to them about that. Why we wasn't under pressure or anything like that. So we just drove the entire DeSoto Lake. Kind of knew we wasn't going to catch any fish because just the water's just up, down, and it just was crazy. And the spawn's on too. So, but I went out and just kind of talked to them and told them why we do, why do we use dragon weights? They didn't know. They knew what we did. They didn't know why we did it.
Right.
So, Jimmy, can you explain to them? What do you want to do? Oh, okay. Well, go ahead. You got it. Show them what a dragon weight does. How does it
A dragon weight, if there's any logs in the water,
hold it up now. There you go.
It slides over it so the hook and stuff so it doesn't get hooked. So it doesn't get hooked.
But with this one also, if it's like one of the trees with like a fork, they'll do this and they'll get caught and they'll get hungry because of the balls.
Yeah.
But with the other one,
that one won't, will it?
that one will not. Because like if it's like that, it'll just
Hold it up a little bit.
and just get back over it.
Yeah, hold
it up a little bit so we can see. There you go.
Like that. And if it won't get hung right here, it'll just keep going over it.
Right. So you can drag that through all kind of nasty stuff on the bottom without you getting hung up, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good.
That's a win-win for us, I'm telling you.
Yeah. And see, they really do pay attention. You don't think they do when they bouncing off the walls, but they paying attention.
Abby got home and told her mom that she wasn't sure she could do this because Papa just talked too much.
Because I don't have anything. It's just that I sometimes when people talk a lot, I'll forget things.
Way to go, Skank.
I'll forget things because people talk so much. I'll forget it. But then like it was Wednesdays. I'm like, oh, I forgot everything. But you hear me now, and I'm talking great and everything.
This may be one that y'all don't remember, but we did go over. We did go over it the other day to see if y'all can remember this. What is the difference, or why do we use monofilament on some poles and then braid on some poles?
I'm gonna release the trouble.
Okay. Tell me, Shania.
Braid, if you don't tie a knot good enough, it can come undone. But with how do you say that?
Monofilament.
Monofilament.
Mono. You said mono.
Monoline, it won't come undone.
It's easy.
As easy.
And it can withstand a lot more abuse in rocky areas and stuff like that than what the braid can. That braid will cut real easy on sharper objects where that mono, it might nick it, but it's less likely to break as the braid. It's a tool, ladies. Each thing you use, just like your dragon weights, you showed 3 different dragon weights right there. Each one of them is a tool, but you use it in different ways. And y'all ladies are learning what different ways to use them in. Congratulations. I'm proud of you. That's part of learning fishing. You learn what the differences is, why you use the softer rod instead of a stiffer rod. You told us that at the beginning. Avid come in late to the show. He wanted to know what y'all's personal best fish was. If y'all don't mind telling that again before we get out of here.
Okay.
Mine's 22.44.
Mine is 6 pounds. Mine's an 18-pounder.
Dang right. That's good fish. That is so good fish.
The smallest one I've ever caught was 1 pound.
It took
I think
me
the smallest one was
many years before I ever even thought about getting to an 18-pound fish. Until I actually went to the Santee Cooper was before I finally got into a fish that broke 18 pounds. 16 was the biggest I had for many years. So y'all ladies are doing good, doing real good.
Thank you.
Any questions y'all want to ask or anything y'all want to say before we jump off of here?
Your smallest fish?
Mine too. I think it was mine too.
I don't remember. I don't keep up with smallest fish.
My smallest fish, I think, was 8 pounds.
No, yours was about 5. She's actually.
Mine was.
You caught fish, little bitty fish before, hadn't you? Little bitty ones? Little bitty ones? Little small
My
ones?
baby fish, yes, but my smallest catfish, I think, was 5. Mine was 2 pounds.
There you go.
Mine was
ladies.
5 pounds.
Yeah. Y'all doing good. Y'all going to be the future of this sport, and I thank you for that. Brian, I thank you, Cam, and everybody else that is a big influence to these young ladies. Keep doing what you're doing. They are our future. Ladies, learn what you can learn so we still have those big fish in the water so your grandbabies will be able to catch those big fish. Y'all are the future of the sport, and learning why we throw these catfish back and why it's good to catch some of the smaller fish. It's good to select a harvest, but it's also good to throw back the bigger fish so they can reproduce and produce a lot more baby catfish so we have those fish in the future. And I know Brian and Cam and everybody that's around the tournaments that y'all fish really have an influence on that. So pay attention to some of that while we release those fish. So when we need somebody to step up to our legislation and our government to say, hey, we need rules to help keep these fish alive, y'all going to be the ones that's fighting those battles for us. And stay in school. Get smart.
Okay.
You like school?
The boys annoy me. So
Well, ladies,
they always do.
I'm not a big fan of school.
We have had one. We are
You gotta
hosting
use
a
your
kids
brain.
derby July 31st.
Do y'all remember what y'all said when y'all were releasing your fish at Moon Lake?
Oh
We
yeah.
ain't playing no
We
games.
ain't playing no games. We ain't playing. Wait, 3, 2, 1. We ain't playing no games.
Years.
The
You did
Kids
too.
Catfish Derby. The
I wish I
Kids
would've given
Derby
her.
is July 31st. Look for 3+1 outdoors.
Okay.
3+1 outdoors is having the Kids Derby on July 31st.
Okay.
So y'all look into that. I'm pretty sure that's going to be an online tournament.
All right.
So that'll be a lot of fun. Ladies, I thank you. Thank you for coming in here. Great show. I enjoyed so much talking with y'all, learning what y'all love to do, and sharing it with all us in here in the show. I look forward to having you in the future. The next time y'all win a tournament or whatever, please keep me informed. I'd like to share it out too.
Thank you.
Y'all very welcome, ladies. Thank y'all very much. Thank everybody for coming in chat and joining us in the show. If you don't mind, make sure you hit the thumbs up. Share this out. Let's share these young ladies with the world so they'll know what to do with their catfish in the future. God bless you. God bless America. And we'll see y'all Monday night on Catfish Weekly. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody. Bye. Bye.